Talk louder.
Face it towards the sun.
Yes. Okay.
And then, what was the different things we got to take down? Take down the wind speed. So once we get we're gonna have to get an anemometer.
The ambient temperature.
Take down the ambient temperature, so like shine it like on the ground. So look, it's 83 degrees. Yay.
I mean, is that
Okay,
we
yeah.
shouldn't do the ground. We should just get like a regular.
Yeah, I don't know why we.
The ground would be
the ground warmer.
The ground stays the same temperature basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
So ambient temperature, wind speed. We just have a really cheap.
You gotta get the heat of like.
Yeah.
Well, shouldn't we just pull out our computer first to look at?
We take the heat of the heat
What
sink
the
and
list
of the
says.
solar. I mean the temperature of the
Temperature of
heat
the
sink
solar panel.
and the solar cell. So.
Yep.
Everything's before we start, I think.
And then to make sure the sun is concentrating in the right spot, put this to 24 inches from the solar cell and angle the mirror so that you get a dot right in the middle of the solar cell. And then wherever the dot is, you can just move the heat sink up and down to line it up, or you can move the lens up and down.
Which one are we moving up and down?
Probably the heat sink.
The heat sink.
Would be a whole lot easier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Move the heat sink up and down to align the light.
Where is the light? Is there no light right now?
I mean,
There's no sun right now.
Move the mirror. You can kind of see where that light is.
Okay.
Yeah, where is
Barely.
Yeah, you might even spin it like a little bit further that way, then it's more in the middle.
And so
I guess you can
make
adjust it,
sure
right?
when you hook up the leads to the multimeter that the red side goes to the resistor lead marked with a 9, and the black one goes to the resistor lead marked with a 10.
I mean, you'll know if you mess up.
Yeah,
If it'll be
negative. It'll be negative if you hook it up that way.
You have to make sure it's on DC too.
DC has to be
Yeah.
out. And we start low.
Well, it just depends on how much sun we have.
And this is measuring voltage right now.
Yes.
Yep.
And then make sure the left, well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Never mind, forget that.
Alright.
Just make sure the wires are out of the way.
Do you have a hot ass?
Don't go on a video, guys. By the way.
This is on tape.
We're
Hopefully prevent this.
taking the air's ambient temperatures.
Right.
That wasn't it.
And how long are we going to time it? We should write down the time before. When
Well, you
should we mark our
the time
time?
you start, and then wait like probably 20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, well, just periodically keep checking the temperatures for your own knowledge, just to see when it kind of starts leveling off.
Yeah.
And then after you see that starts leveling off, then at the next like 5-minute interval, mark that time and make your first measurement of temperature, voltage, intensity.
Basically, I mean, let's like go like through in order, so everyone just follows the same order, makes it simple so you don't forget something. So, I mean, let's
Go in the order that's on the computer.
on the computer.
That makes sense.
Wait, is this written up somewhere?
It's written on a Google Doc.
Remember the one you deleted?
Hangman one?
Yeah.
That
That one.
I brought it back, don't worry.
You got to bring your laptop. Next thing about the what are we doing about like the azimuth and all this?
Well, that's
sun?
on the sheet.
We'll put a link on the Google spreadsheet for the. So make sure you mark down when you mark down the time. It's gonna, you go on a, like I think it's the NOAA website, maybe NASA, NOAA, something.
Doesn't NOAA?
Yeah. Whatever website it is, you just type in the time and your coordinates. We can find the coordinates too on like Google Maps or whatever.
Nice.
And it'll give you your azimuth and altitude was the other one.
Yeah.
And then
I mean, you really don't even have to mark that, because you can just look at the sun and figure out where it is. I mean, because if we're writing it down, well, no. If all it is just a number that we're trying to see where the sun is, if we don't have instruments to measure that, we're just going to be looking at the sun anyway. So, I mean, if you want to write it down just for records, you can write it down, but we're not going to be measuring 33 degrees from south and 25 degrees up because we don't have anything to measure that way.
So.
Are we just gonna leave like?
Well, you don't have a text stitch on you at all times?
I don't.
Are we just gonna leave it like on this cart out here, or should we put it on like one of the?
Yeah, where's the actual spot for?
We want to keep like a.
Right here, right in the middle of the engineering building.
I mean, the sun is gonna go like that.
Sun goes from the east and sets in the west.
We should keep it like on this block right here. Mark this block on.
Well, yeah.
I think
we'll just put it right here.
We can move it out there.
I think we'll
We should put it out towards there.
put it right out in the middle.
Alright, put it in the block next to the middle of that.
Okay, this block right here.
Yeah, thanks. We all love that.
We want the sun goes like that. We're gonna want it like ish.
Around here.
Right here? Because
This isn't bad.
that will catch. Well, that will shade us. The building will shade us eventually.
Right.
So. Yeah.
Other question. We also had angle of this. Are we adjusting this?
You will adjust it to
Whatever angle you need.
How do you measure the angle?
The angle is measured right here by the white line. So whatever the bottom of the white line is, that's the degree.
Okay.
So right now it is at 30 degrees.
Okay.
From vertical. And then we can drop it down to a maximum of 64 degrees from vertical.
So you're never going to be pushing it.
We're never going to be like that.
Okay.
Because, I mean, if you're doing it like that, that means the sun is over there, and then at that point you're just going to spin it around.
Yeah. Okay.
You should never go past like 45.
Yeah.
Thanks.
And
Any more
then
measurements?
just make sure.
What?
That?
No. No?
No, that wasn't.
They had a statue. They had that weird wooden.
Yeah.
Okay,
New, right?
now let's talk about the breakdown.
Yeah.
Let's go from.
Probably next
What do you mean the
What do you mean the breakdown?
Just unhook all your equipment, put the cover back on the lens, and wheel it back in. Yeah,
Put the multimeter away, take that off.
Yep.
But don't. I mean, you can if you want to. We could disconnect the leads from here, but it's not necessary.
Yeah.
Well, so you don't want to turn this off first?
It doesn't matter.
Yep.
Alright. Can you get this up on YouTube tonight? No,
YouTube?
I'm being serious.
Got it.
You can upload it onto Facebook
Yeah, but I don't
and
want
then post it to the group,
Yeah, that works too. I mean,
or put it in the messages
doesn't
with
matter.
all of
Can
them.
you get it online?
Yeah.
Is my point. Alright.
Signing off, Team Solar Campus.
Alright.
Everybody say goodbye.
Peace.